I hate my fucking dogs. I hate my fucking
Hey,
dogs. I hate my fucking dogs. I hate my fucking dogs. All right, this is shut up. Shut up.
How?
I'm sorry. I can't talk to you like that. This is the Half-Assed Podcast with the Gare Bear.
And the silly goose.
It's the Half-Assed Podcast with Gary and John. Oh, this probably by the time we air this, this will be old news. But did you see that they took the trademark away from the Washington Redskins?
They did, and you know what? I never, when I heard following the story, I didn't think about that angle of it all. I was thinking, oh, they're going to make them change their name. But the whole trademark thing is crazy. I see why they were fighting their end a little bit because they're going to lose a shit ton of money.
Oh, you and me should make you know what on the T-shirt factory? How's your robot T-shirt factory?
Yeah.
You should make Washington Redskin T-shirts.
Right, because no one owns the trademark right now, or it can't be owned.
Yeah, it can't be owned. So you can make Washington Redskins. Now that's racist.
Yeah.
With 100% more racism.
Now that's racist.
I mean,
nice. I like it.
It's seriously the equivalent of saying, "Hey, this is the Philadelphia niggers," or here's the Missouri Chinks, or look at the Texas Wetbacks.
Exactly, and then when they're fighting, like, oh, this is the word it means to us, and some people even had the thing like people should be allowed to free speech, they should name what they want to do, but you can't name it those other things. Why should you be allowed to name that?
Exactly. Exactly. I mean,
they
why?
don't have as loud of enough voice as the other groups do.
That's because we killed most of their voice.
Yeah, exactly. They can't. It's hard to complain when you have smallpox.
Yeah. I know like the way you call us Redskins.
Hey, my arm itches.
yeah. No, like the name, yeah.
That's racist. But see, we could do that. We're doing it in jest. It's all in context. You can't just, have a team named that for years.
We are being racist for the sake of
fun,
promoting tolerance.
Yes, exactly. Take the power out of the words.
Take the power out of the words.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all of them.
So what does that mean now? Like the stuff that they sell, like any products they had out there now, the website or any clothing, that they don't own that trademark anymore. They're not making 1 cent from anything purchased with the Redskins logo on it as of today.
They can't sell their trademark anymore. Anybody can make their shit, right?
Yeah.
Anybody can make a Redskin. Anybody can make an official licensed Redskin doll. Anybody can make an official licensed helmet. Yeah. It doesn't matter because you don't need their consent anymore. It's not trademarked.
Should we make it the new website logo?
Exactly.
That's the podcast logo.
Now the official podcast of the Washington Redskins. I mean, it's essentially singing a public domain song. I mean, It's essentially the same thing. They go and sing, Camptown Races, but they're a football team trying to make a buck, and you can't do it.
So what do you think they're going to do? Change the name? Or they got to, obviously. What are they going to go with? Something.
They can go with anything. The Washington Cherokees, Washington Seminoles, Washington.
That's what I mean. Do you think they'll stick with something Native American related, or they're just going to steer away from them completely now?
I would stick with something Native American. They won't even have to change their emblem. They can still have an Indian or a Native American.
Unless somebody grabs their emblem right now, just as the image itself, and has to sell it back to them.
Yeah, and they grab that whole emblem and trademark that emblem.
Yeah, and then they have to buy it from you.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody's already tried that. Hours after it happened.
The minute it was announced, snag.
Especially now that we said it too, because when we say things, they happen.
When we say things, they happen. It's our curse. It's our blessing, and it's our curse.
You know what? And we didn't get to talk about that last time, but I was thinking about that today when I saw that story on that they did create a bionic pancreas. And it's going to help people with diabetes in the future. Basically, if you have a bad pancreas or you have trouble with diabetes, they can replace it with this bionic one.
Oh.
We were having one of our robot talks. You said something about creating robot parts even for diseases and stuff.
This is like that one movie. This is like that one movie where they started Repo Man, where they repoed all the bionic parts from people.
Oh yeah, you paid for
Oh,
a bionic pancreas and then had to come take it back because you missed your
I
payment on it.
if Jude Law ever tried to take anything from me, I'd probably shoot myself in the fucking head. I don't like that dude. I
I
just don't
would.
like I don't like the way he acts. I don't
No.
like the way he looks. He looks like he has. It looks like him and Scarlett Johansson came from the same Down syndrome
Oh
womb.
boy,
I
two
mean, come on,
attractive
you look
people.
at him. Look, they have a
I do look at him.
they
He's
they
hot.
have a they have a teaspoon of Downs in them. Just a teaspoon.
Maybe a
Just
teaspoon, but it's a hot teaspoon.
just a little. I mean, you can see it in their eyes. It's just. I
Takes an
mean,
extra second for things.
yeah. Just
Yeah.
they don't fire as quick as the rest
Yeah.
of us.
800ths of a second. It takes them maybe one full half a second.
But I mean the movies like that. It's kind of a joke, tongue in cheek. But that's where it's going. Pretty
Yeah.
soon, a corporation's gonna own you, and then they'll kill you because you can't pay. America already has debtors' prisons.
Right. Or they'll at least do the repossession thing, maybe in a more realistic setting, like a medical setting. You know, if you have some kind of implant, like a stent, and you can't make the payments on it, they go in there and take it out.
Why would they need a medical setting? If you can't pay, you're gonna die anyway.
It's
So
not
why?
going to be legal to murder you. They're not going to be able to make it legal
Oh,
for a corporation to kill you.
yes, they
Well, not in
will.
our lifetime, at least.
No, they will. It's coming. It's going. They've already said a corporation has free speech.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, but the Washington Redskins are no longer racist. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think some of them still might be, but they just don't have that name anymore.
What was the owner? The owner said that it's a long, proud history,
Yep.
and it's like a long, proud history of what? I'm
And
pretty
then
sure.
yeah. Then I asked an older Native American who said, no, it's not.
Like, you call you guys Redskins? No, we do not call ourselves Redskins in any way. Anyway.
See, that was another. There's a lot of good news today. We got the pancreas thing, we got the Redskins thing, and then also creationism not being allowed to be taught in UK schools.
Bum, 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 bum,
Yay.
bum, bum.
I'll insert some
Yeah.
live crowd cheers right here.
Woo! Crowd cheers.
Yeah.
Come on, crowd.
So it seems like you're making a rule for something that should have been obvious to begin with. You can't teach imaginary things as science.
It's if someone says I'm going to teach math, but you're going to have to do this math I just invented too.
Yes, and then you know what? Some of the arguments I see in the comments, which drive me nuts too, is you don't be so quick because evolution isn't proven yet either. All right, fine, it's not, but we have proven that creationism is not.
Evolution is proven. It is
Right,
proven.
but even if it was, it's still you're still arguing like that means it's as real as that because whatever. That's stupid.
Yeah, they don't because they don't understand what a scientific theory is.
No.
It doesn't mean we need to argue on that. And me and you were having that discussion the other day.
Yeah.
Just like we talk all the goddamn time over Facebook. Messaging
like a couple
each other.
queers.
Yeah, like a couple of goddamn homosexuals.
A couple old ladies. Oh my God! Did you see that? Yeah.
But you were having a conversation about someone, and someone said, well, I guess you're too smart for me. And
yes.
You mentioned how that makes you feel bad, and I said, don't feel bad, because fuck.
It doesn't make me feel bad. I said more annoyed because it's taking part of your argument away because then you got nothing to come back at with that. They're just saying like I don't understand. It's almost like they're starting to admit that you could be right, but they don't understand it. So now you're being arrogant.
And then my counter argument was good. Let them fucking not understand. Tell them to look the shit up.
Yep.
Because I'm not here to coddle stupid people. I'm not, and I don't expect smarter people than me to coddle me.
You can't coddle them either, no, because they'll never learn.
Exactly, and I think smarter people. If we were sitting in front of our space pope, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's our space pope?
NDT.
NDT. We need a hand symbol like the diamond cutter.
NDT.
NDT. Diamond cutter.
The religion killer.
The religion killer. NDT.
Mm-hmm.
But if we were sitting in front of our space pope, we would be earthworms.
Yeah.
We would, he'd be talking to us, and we'd be like, it's not his job to make it dumb it down.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of the problems. It's not his job to dumb it down. It's our job to smarten up.
He does a good job of getting it as dumbed down as he can to get people excited about it, which is great. That's what I think one of the reasons why he's doing so well.
Yeah, him and Bill Nye. I mean, Bill Nye. I mean, you have those level of guys, you know, who you got the Bill Nyes who grab the kids and the young adults or the mildly retarded, you know, seniors, and then you got the NDTs who actually grab the intelligent people from that pool and pull them up.
Yeah.
But,
it's a total win for science versus religion too. If there was, and that's not really like there's an argument. Science isn't really trying to destroy religion. They're just saying, no, go believe what you want to believe, but this is what's really happening. And
have you seen? I'm sorry. Have you seen mildly retarded seniors?
Aren't they all?
Man, it's sad. It's a sad thing. All right, continue. I'm just telling you. I just want to tell you how sad it was. I'm sorry.
Want to bring it down for a minute.
It's a sad. I felt kind of bad for that.
I gotta look at a picture of a puppy for a minute now.
I mean, you walk in there and they're half retarded, and they're looking at a stock photo frame, complaining about how their family never visit them. They're like, "That's not your kids. You don't know who my kids are.
You're not even African American. Got this at Kmart."
Where's my dog? You
could
a dog.
You could tell where somebody bought the photo frame at by the picture of the family inside it.
Can you?
Yeah. Kmart, Walmart. No, it's usually like a black or Latino family in there.
Walmart, all overweight people. Kmart, it's crack addicts.
Right, and if you go to like Pier 1 Imports, it's like some kind of artwork print or something like that, or just one word.
Target is waspy white people.
So they got it passed by saying that basically you can't teach creationism as a science. So they can't teach it as a science because it's not.
Yeah, it's not a science, and I don't know how it maddens me. It maddens me how it got, it got passed. Well, I know how it got passed. Let me. It's news networks giving credence to the other side of a story. Sometimes there's not another side of the story.
No.
If I said, if you and me were on a news network and we were doing a report on child molestation, right? And 99.9% of the world's population said child molestation is wrong.
It's great.
And then 1.001% says it's great.
Yeah, I thought it would be the other way around.
Yeah, a news network would bring on 1 versus 1.
Right, that's what John Oliver was saying that time. It's like it's not. They make it look like it's a 50-50 thing going on there when it's not at all.
It's not, and that's the media's fault.
And they also, it's too much. I mean, I get religious freedom and all, but you're saying let them have their beliefs, but they're not trying to just keep their beliefs. They're trying to push them into places they don't belong too. Because children, they want to teach children, and because they know the children will buy it. They can't teach an adult that because an adult's going to go, wait a minute.
Yeah,
that's fucking stupid.
If an adult was in an echo chamber.
Yeah.
not an echo chamber. You're in an echo chamber.
Hello.
If an adult grew up if a child grew up in a soundproof room into an adult without any new ideas or anything, was just taught basic arithmetic, basic science, basic history.
Yeah.
They would have no idea that there was a religion.
No.
None whatsoever.
They don't need to. And if they got out of there and started to hear about it, they would just see it as what it is. It's just like a story, just a fairy tale. And it came from I don't know how we haven't let it go yet because people didn't understand science in the world. If you were living back in the Stone Ages and you see the sun, you're like, what the fuck is that thing? Oh my God, it must be a god or something. But then we figure out what it is. But some people just can't let it go.
No, they can't. Or asteroids or hemorrhoids.
Well, you know what it is? It's a lot of money involved in it too. You can't let it go. The churches, it's a business.
Oh, it's the best business in the world.
Yes, it's a business. So, and then the people that go are always the people that don't have money either. Why the fuck are you giving it to them?
Because the church gives money, but it doesn't give enough. It doesn't give enough to help. I mean,
there's great things about the church.
No, there's great things about it.
Yeah.
There's great things about every church. I don't want to paint with a broad brush, but the churches, they do help. And they do help, like we were talking about drug addicts. They seem to love drug addicts. Drug addicts,
They give them
love
something else to
God.
focus on. They give them something to. They admit that they're powerless against something, and they pick that God, and that's fine. If it's helping
And
them get through your day.
it's perfect. If it makes you put down the pipe and helps you, and to put down the pipe, you have to pick up a Bible.
Right.
Pick up 100 of them. I won't
Right.
say anything to you,
Or
but
if
you're
you
not
pick up
you're
the
not
Bible, you're just that nice old lady next door that likes to read it and be nice to your neighbors and stuff like that. And like, oh,
and
I love the
and
story of
keep all your racism secret and all your
yes.
homophobia to yourself.
Hmm.
By all means, do that.
Yes.
I don't
I
know.
enjoy Star Wars. You know.
Yeah, that's no different than a Bible.
It's a story that was told to teach people lessons back then, but then people interpret it. We don't even know what the original Bible writings are because it was changed and interpreted so many different ways and stuff taken out and put in. You don't know what it really said
No, you don't. You really don't.
and never will.
And unless you write a new Bible, you write the John Bible,
Yes.
or the Bible of the Blue Wall.
Yeah.
Do you remember our God?
The blue wall.
Do you remember our God, the Blue
I
Wall?
do. Of course I do. That was like our third episode.
Yeah. So we had Blue Wall.
Mm-hmm. Whatever
The
happened?
Well, he left. He went on a pilgrimage to White Castle.
He started killing kids with cancer like the other guy does because he thought it looked fun.
Yeah, he's like, I
Oh,
gotta
you
get on. I gotta get on this shit.
Watch this. I'll make them really happy about something, but then I'm gonna kill all these kids. Ha ha ha.
Bam, bam, bam.
But
bam,
that
bam.
argument that person I was arguing with, and then when I did that, I mentioned that thing that I loved that I heard that one of the things Neil deGrasse Tyson said, Space
What's
Pope.
that?
When you
Space Pope.
pick one star, any star in these galaxies, and think that there's one species out of the 5 millions of species that are on that planet, and that planet's part of a solar system where there's billions of solar systems and billions of galaxies, and they think it's all about them.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
how crazy
Isn't it?
does that sound? So if you thought about it that way, like, yeah, there's no way. But now you realize you're the person thinking that.
Yeah, but
How could that not just change your mind right away? Like, oh shit, yes, that is wrong.
Not only does it change your mind, it changes your whole outlook on everything. Suddenly, you become less selfish.
Yes.
Suddenly, you become less entangled with the day. I mean,
Yeah. Carl Sagan's pale blue dot speech is probably one of the most important things that have been said in a long time.
yeah, one of the most poetic, and it's just extremely just filled to the brim with just science.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you becoming less tangled with other people's troubles, and you start to see how small-minded and selfish people really are. And selfishness is a really small-minded problem.
Mm-hmm.
When someone starts bitching about me, what about me? And
Yeah,
you
what
see it
about me?
all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Someone was treating me bad. No, shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Right? Shut the fuck up. There's somebody getting murdered right now. There's kids starving.
I had a bad day.
Yeah, but me. Fuck you. You know how much it would take. It would take to. You know how much land it would take to power the world on solar energy.
Like an inch.
Yeah, an inch. It roughly take at least 30 square miles. 30 square miles
for the world.
For the world.
Yeah. But we won't do it.
We won't fucking do it.
Because the oil companies won't allow it. But you know what? That's why I let them, they don't matter just as much as I don't matter in the grand scheme of things. So I'm going to just enjoy being a part of all of it while I'm here.
We need to become spacefaring.
Spacefaring? Yeah. That would be fun as shit. I'm kind of mad that I wasn't born later.
Yeah, our duty as humans are... That's a dude. Our penis as humans is to promote our species and to get us further along than we were last year or the decade before or the century before. And
just to evolve.
Yeah, we haven't done that. I mean, we really haven't. Yeah, our technology's getting better, but we're getting worse as people.
If anything, yeah, we're going backwards.
Yeah, we're really reverting back to our
easily
caveman.
going
This is
backwards. We're starting
that.
to take words away, and people are talking like, you can't say the F word, you can't say the N word, you can't say this. It's
This is mine. This is
yeah,
mine. This
this is
isn't
mine.
yours. Don't give it to them.
Right,
They're
because
taking it from us.
when you think about like the size of that, then the billions of galaxies, billions of solar system, and then you think that people are arguing over a list of rules that we made that for our country,
Yeah, for our
this
country
little tiny piece of land on one planet.
with 313 million people.
Yes. And then
300.
maybe that's a way to like keep organization. I don't know, but I think it's got to change. You got to go like the Star Trek in the future, where it's one world kind of organization. But they say that like it's a bad thing. Oh, who wants a world government? Evil people want a one world government. That should be how it is.
It could be just as good or just as bad as you make it. A one world government full of understanding
Right.
and critical thinking. A government that makes hard choices, not the easy. I'm going to cave to these people because they pay me money.
You
No,
think in our future it's going to be like we're one world was like the United States world, and there's another world that's more like a Middle Eastern world that's always fucking up and cutting their people's heads off for not believing in their God and stuff, and we fight that other planet. It'll always
I
be like that.
yeah, I think until our world is attacked by an extraterrestrial race,
Yeah.
we will not be united in any way, shape, or form.
No, I'm talking about in the future then.
Yeah, in the future, if we're attacked by aliens.
Well, but then because then people will be going, oh man, can't everyone just look back and see we're all the same solar system?
Yeah, and
Or
then
we're all the same galaxy?
Thanos comes down, and then we get a talking fucking raccoon, and he's like, you're like, shit.
Galactus eats us.
Yeah, and Galactus comes down, Spider-Man swings by.
Mm-hmm.
I feel kind of ripped off that we don't live in the reality of superheroes. I feel kind of ripped
Not
off.
at all. I think I'm still leaning towards we live in the Matrix kind of reality where it's just a computer-generated program somebody put together, and we're just living inside of it.
I am,
You're yawning a lot. That's what you're doing.
man, I am tired. I don't know what.
What?
Porno.
Oh, watching it or doing it?
Oh, I watch a lot of it. I haven't worked up the nerve to do it yet.
And that makes you tired?
Oh, have you literally just tried to watch a whole porno through? Take a 30-minute. You take go to any porn website.
Yeah.
Look at one video from start to finish, 30 minutes, and
I couldn't do it.
yeah, it's just exhausting.
After the first 5 minutes, and I'm done, and now the next 25 minutes, I'm just bored.
It's amazing that you last 5 minutes. You must be some kind of Superman.
No, it takes a minute or two to find the right video, and then another 30 seconds or so to find the right part of the video. You got to fast forward to the end.
Yeah. Or you start skipping, and then you skip back, and you're like, oh, that looked interesting.
I went too far
what?
back. Oh, she's on her knees. Let me stop here.
Yeah.
Hey, when did a midget get in there?
Yeah, and then you have to go all the way back to find out when the midget walked into the room, and it's annoying. You don't know what to. So why is it a guy midget? No.
It's never a girl. Well, there it is, girl. When I was younger, though, I used to watch them. Like I would find my dad's and watch them, and sometimes I would try to see what the guy was saying to the girl. So I was trying to pick up lines like, "Oh, how do you talk a girl into having sex? Let me watch what they say." Yeah.
So
and it doesn't work. So I would go into school the next day and be like, "Hey, Susie, is your cable not working?"
are these movies your dad starred in?
I'm here to fix your cable. What are you talking about?
Are these movies your dad starred in?
No, he had movies, and
You
he would
said
label
they were
them
your dad's
XXX.
movies. Oh, he labeled them XXX.
The one was literally XXX written across it. How
Like
obvious.
moonshine?
Yeah.
like moonshine.
And it was up in the top cabinet above the refrigerator. There was 3 tapes up there, and one of them had XXX written on it.
My dad was a big fan of parodies, porn parodies.
Porn parodies? Nah,
Like-
my dad was just straight up like the clip ones where it was like 2 hours of 30 different scenes.
Like Top Buns and
Yeah.
Ramho.
Bramho.
Yeah, instead of Rambo, it's Ramho. And the Ghost Nutters.
They are pretty creative. They're very clever.
Yeah.
They're still doing them today, which is great.
Yeah,
There's a Simpsons one out there. Did you see that one? It's really
no.
weird.
No, I ain't into the cartoons.
It's not a cartoon.
It's
live
people
action.
who dress up as.
Yeah, but they're like all painted yellow and all. They don't. It looks weird.
That sounds weird. Is it
It's
time to
very
do the
terrifying.
website?
It is. I know you need to get to bed.
I'm very, very tired.
I can see that. So
Oh
tell
my
me some
god,
websites.
getting old
And I'll
sucks.
sing you a lullaby. Why?
All right, you sing me why. Sing me why. Halfassedpodcast.net.
Angel, time to
Ha-
close your eyes and save these questions for another day.
Get that dog away from my mouth.
I think I know what you're asking me.
It tastes like childhood.
Time to wake up! Yeah!
Oh, and we're back. This is a half-ass podcast. +1.
We didn't just start. We're at the end. You got to give the websites.
Oh, howsyourrobot.com. Howsyourrobot.com. Half-assed entertainment.
Half-ass
Facebook.
Scary.
Half-assed Scary at Twitter. Halfassedpodcast.net.
RY.
Halfassedpodcast.net. iTunes. Just go to us on iTunes. You probably will because you guys are fucking retarded. I don't know why you guys don't just sit there and comment. Oh, well, they don't say shit. I'm getting fucking tired of it. I'm getting fucking tired.
Mm-hmm. Chastise them.
We're getting one fucking viewer. I don't know what's going on.
All right.
I will chastise him. You all are just motherfucking retards.
Yeah, that's right. My boy Gary
seriously,
tell you like it is.
We will talk to you. We will talk back to you. We will yell at you. We will laugh with you. Hell, if you are good enough, we'll pull you on the fucking show.
Praise Jesus.
Dumb motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you dumb little baby rapers.
And I know you're scared. You don't want to be the first one to comment. Be the first one. Be fucking Neil Armstrong of the fans.
Yeah, stop being fucking dicks. It's just simple. You're being dicks. You're wasting our fucking time.
We're very needy. We're needy, and we need to know.
We want to know what you want to hear about. We want to know what you want to talk about. Do you want to hear about STDs? Do you want to hear about me and John's porn preferences?
Do you want us to shut up about something?
Do you want us to shut up about something? Which will probably get us talking about it more.
Yeah, we'll have a whole show dedicated to that subject then.
Yeah, a whole show dedicated to that subject. But either way. All right. See you later. John's going to pump some iron.
Yeah, pump that shit.